Okay, so let's get started with this tutorial. This is the second time of me redoing this video because I had the video, I edited the video, and then it was on my phone and I was about to save it, and then boom, I accidentally went ahead and I deleted the footage. Anyway, so I'm gonna clean my face with these cotton pads that I purchased at Clicks a very long time ago because I have super oily skin. So this is what they look like. I'm gonna be cleaning my face with this because I have oily skin. First impression I had of this primer was really bad, but I'm gonna give it another chance. I'm gonna be using this primer because I tried this already and I don't know, maybe I did not apply it right, or I don't even know what happened, but yeah, we're gonna give this another try because it was pretty expensive, so I'm gonna give this another try. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is use the Rimmel London. So what we're gonna use is the Rimmel London Match Perfection foundation, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so next we're gonna move on to concealer. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Look at how pretty this looks. It looks like a lipstick gloss kind of thing, but it's not. It's actually concealer. So we're gonna conceal the face with this, and it doesn't really smell like anything. You know, I've been thinking about doing another hair tour for my business, my hair business, but I'm not sure yet what kind of tour I want to do. Is it the hair tour, or do I want to teach people how to start their own businesses? Because I don't feel, I know I have the knowledge to pass on to others to use to their advantage, you know, because people they have this get rich quick kind of thing and kind of mindset. Sorry about that, my camera battery died, so I had to change the battery. So back to where we were. So first, before we continue, we're gonna move on to the Rimmel London Match Perfection powder, face powder. As I was saying, you know, so I want to do this business trip, but I don't know, should I just keep it strictly doing hair, or should I, you know, teach people how to start their own businesses? Not any business that you want to start, you know, how to teach them how to do that, because there's a lot more to it than you think. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. It's good to be back, and it's good to, you know, push and work hard again, because like I said, I was in the space mentally I didn't want to be in, and now it just feels good to be back, you know. As far as my hair business, I'm gonna stay consistent with it. Definitely gonna stay consistent with it, because, you know, I left my job. Actually, I left my job for this business. If you don't know what I'm exactly talking about, Glamourglizz, my hair business that I started years ago, you can go watch my video on that, where I did I did make a video on that, you know, where it all started and, you know, how it's going and stuff like that. It's just that for the past 2 years I've been stressed, I've been depressed, and just a lot of things just attacking me mentally, and it was just hitting me unexpectedly from all sides. And you know, it takes a mature mind to actually see these kind of things from a different perspective and not see it in a bad way, because if you do, it's going to discourage you and then you're obviously going to give up. But it takes a really mature mind to see these kind of hard obstacles from a different perspective and see it in a good way, because that's what I do, and that's why I never give up. Because when I left my job to focus on my business fully, I knew exactly what I was signing up for, and I knew exactly that this was gonna happen. There's a lot of stones that's gonna be thrown on my path that I'm gonna have to kick out of my way, and just a lot of battles that I'm gonna have to fight. This road is gonna get real lonely, and it's gonna have a lot of interesting things going on. Okay, so now I'm gonna do contour. So yeah, as I was saying, you guys, it was a lot that went down mentally, and you know, my business did not make any sales for 9 or I think 11 months, almost a year. My business did not make any sales, and it had me really depressed, because it started feeling like I was doing something wrong, and I just couldn't figure out what it was. So it had me really, you know, it had me thinking like, did I mess up? I think I made the wrong decision by leaving my 9 to 5 to focus on my business fully. But then, you know, after I got out of that space of negative thinking, I was like, yeah, no, this is what you signed up for, and you knew that this was gonna happen, and you knew that this was gonna cross your path, and this is one of the things that you were gonna have to face one way or another. And thinking like that made me think like, okay, so this is just an obstacle I was facing within the business industry, because this is how it is. This is business, you know, being an entrepreneur. This is what it feels like. And I was like, okay, so instead of giving up, I was just like, okay, so now what are we gonna do? So I just kept posting, and I stayed consistent, and then sales started picking up again after a year of not making sales, like working extra hard to make sure I get to the top. And that is what I did. So I took that risk, you know, by closing my business down for 4 months, and I knew I wasn't gonna make sales for a really long while. But you know, when it started, I was getting depressed after that. Like, I didn't see any sales and stuff like that. It really had me against the wall, and I was crying. I was just like stress eating, a lot of things that just went down, because I felt like this is what I put my heart and everything into, and now it's like it's not working out, and I left my job for this, and it's like it's just so stressful. So I was really stressed out about it. But then I realized it's just a phase you go through within the business industry, and that's just something you have to go through to get really stronger, and then you can, you know, moving forward, you know exactly what to do and what not to do. So that's how I saw it, and that's why I didn't give up. So yeah, I'm still focused on my business and just focusing on the best possible way that I can run it, and not depending on anybody when it comes to my business, and just running it by myself. All the obstacles and stuff that I face, just doing everything by myself, for myself, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like every time somebody offers you help, especially within business, they always have this thing of popping up when you least expect it, and then they like want something from you, and it's like, I can't stand when people do that. You know, you owe them favors and stuff like that. I don't like that, especially within business. I don't like that, because that can go really south. So that is why I'd prefer to just do everything on my own, by myself, and just not depend on anybody when it comes to my business and the way I run it. I prefer to be the boss and stay the boss, you know. So yeah, but the longer you're in this game, the more you learn how to, you know, just brush a lot of things off and just not let it stress you out. So I guess that's why. And this year 2022 is gonna be me being in business for 6 years. 6 years. So I'm gonna go in with the Lasting Fix Maybelline New York setting spray. So I'm gonna be using this palette right here, New Attractive Fashion Color Mel's palette, and I also purchased this a very long time at the Firebrand store. And I'm gonna be using these colors right here, this one and this one. So I'm gonna be using these two. I'm gonna be using this one right here, this dark one. I'm gonna be using that. I'm gonna use my black pencil, and I'm gonna put this here on my waterline and put it right here. So I did that off camera and line my waterline with this black pencil. We are going to be applying our eyelashes, and I only have one pair of this left. So I did my eyelashes off camera, and I'm not perfect at this, but I saw a tutorial where this girl was like applying her lashes like underneath her natural eyelashes. So that is what I did, and I think it makes a difference. According to me, it does, because it looks natural. So then I'm gonna go in with my Rimmel London blush palette. Comes in these 3 shades. Okay, so this one is like plain pink. This one I feel is a blush mixed with highlight, and then you like get this. And then this one is like a darker pink, and it's just so pretty, and like it's just so pigmented, like super pigmented. So I'm gonna take this right here, this one in the middle. I'm gonna highlight, you know what I'm saying. So the last step is these two. So I'm gonna use this brown pencil as a liner, lip liner. I'm done with this entire look, and I'm gonna finish it over again with this Maybelline setting spray. This is pretty much it. This is the finished look. There's the don't you girl look good? Your girl look pretty. You guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed listening to me ranting about all kinds of things that happen or whatever. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next one. And thank you so much for supporting my channel, my subscribers. Thank you so much for the support, the love that you guys show. I see it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video, and yeah,
We out.